Hey, if you're just joining us, we're talking to America's sweetheart and the Scottish Beyonce, Lewis Capaldi, and it's a lot to live up to, Lewis. Those titles.
It is, and thankfully, I just wake up every day and I just am. I am the Scottish Beyonce, and I don't really have to. I wake up and I literally, as Beyonce would say herself, I just wake up like this, and that's me. I just go about my day and I continue, and I just boom, 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 just make it all happen. And yeah, it's good. It's good, man. Life is swell.
Now, you mentioned that you do get bored and you have been bored. What have you done to break that boredom, Lewis Capaldi?
This is the thing. I find that. So I don't enjoy playing like video games. I feel like, so I'll sit down to play a video game and I'll be like, oh, cool, I'm going to get really into this, and then I'll realize that I'm being killed by 12-year-olds on the internet. Do you know what I mean? It's like I can't compete, and then I get bored and I'm like, oh, I can't do anything. So I just go off and watch YouTube videos about like how mayonnaise is made and stuff like that. And it's like, it's just, and the thing is, I don't retain any of this information. Like I couldn't tell you how mayonnaise is made, but I watch it and then I kind of drift off and daydream. And I do nothing, like literally, I do nothing all day. And it is, I guess it's a luxury.
You must be making music. You must be using this time to make music.
Listen, I've been trying my best, Ryan, but nothing's coming out. It's just I've really hit a brick wall. It's things are not looking good. In my head, I'm done for the holiday.
But I'm curious though, because you have had a lot of success with the last record and the songs that have been played around the world. So is the record company then saying to you, "All right, Lewis, let's go. Let's do this all over again and let's hurry up"?
Well, I've asked them, can you please just leave me alone for as long as possible, because I just cannot handle the pressure at the moment. They were like, they're quite happy. I guess they're quite happy to do that. But I think as soon as the clock strikes midnight on 2021, they'll have their hands out. Right, you've had some time. Let's do this, fat boy. Let's go. Come on, come on. That's it, exactly.
But Lewis, I know that people have thought about this and maybe you've discussed it many times, but there is a dichotomous trait to you, right? Because there are songs of sadness in a way, many of them, some of the lyrics is sadness, and ballads. And then there's this jovial, upbeat, comedic side. So where does the dichotomy of Lewis Capaldi come from?
I guess just behind all the laughter and smiles, I'm just a really sad guy, right? And that's it. I just put it all out. I don't know, man. I think there's lots of things to be sorry, I feel like I'm shouting. There's lots of things to be I don't know really. No, there's lots of things to be sad about in the world, and I get that, out through my music, I think. Just spray the sadness out on the records, spray it all over the people, and then just keep the smiles coming. A lot of smiles, a lot of high fives. But I don't really know. I think I never really thought about it until I never noticed it until people mentioned it, and now I'm like, oh, I guess that's the case. But I don't know. When I'm sad, I think about things that happened to me like when I was 7, and I get sad about that to make myself more sad. So it's like about like a girl, a girl in my I guess 3rd or 4th grade class who never held my hand or something. Do you know what I mean? Like
I can remember the girl's name that in my head we were dating and I sat next to her in 5th grade English class. Although we never spoke, but in my head I was like going through all these motions of where we're gonna dance, what song, where we're gonna go get a burger, and I still know that she never talked to me. And I don't want to say her name now because I don't want to give her the pleasure of knowing that it still bothers me.
Yeah. Well, do you know what, Ryan? I bet she's kicking herself now, and I hate her as well.
If you are inspired by a song, let's. The song could be called Ashley. Just call the song Ashley. Your next song called Ashley about this. You know where it was inspired.
Okay, sure.
But it is true that these things that happen to us when we grow up in our childhood, they scar, they stick around, don't they?
Yeah, they stay with you.
They're in there. They're in there. Honestly, they're in there. One time, I trusted a fart a little bit too much. I was in high school. My second year of high school. I trusted a fart, a pump.
Gas?
What would you call it? Gas. I trusted gas a little bit too much. And I've never told the story before, but like I was sitting next to my best friend. His name's Conor Lattman. Still best friends to this day. Second year of high school. And I'm still young. I'm like 13, I guess. And I trusted a fart a little bit too much. And I said to my pal Conor, "Oh, listen to this, a little pump." And little did I know Little did I know that my gut was not feeling up to the theatrics of a fart that day. And let's just say I had a slight accident, and I went shock white. And he's nudging me like, Lewis, what happened? What happened? And I told him, and obviously he's crying with laughter, and I'm like, how can I tell the teacher, like, oh, I need to go to the toilet? And she's like, but no, you have to trust me. I have to go to the toilet right now. So yeah, I had to just run out and go to the bathroom. But
when you waddle out, when you waddle with, squeezing yourself through the door, that's
clenched. Yeah,
clenched.
With clenched cheek. Yeah, but I remembered that. I remember that for my whole life. I've never forgot that in my life. I never will.
I don't think you ever forget something like that.
We're writing an album. One track is called "The Pump," followed by Ashley, and these are two hits that are of different narratives. All right, listen, Lewis, holidays are coming up. What are you thinking about in terms of Christmas time? What's it like there for you guys for Christmas?
It's not too bad. I mean, obviously with COVID and stuff, things are a bit different this year as they are for everybody. I think we're still in the UK. We're able to meet up with our families over like a 5-day period, which is great. I love Christmas. For me, it's my favorite time of year. I love this is the first time I've actually been home for Christmas, like in the lead up to Christmas, in about 3 or 4 years. And it's been wild, just because we've been obviously busy across doing loads of things. Last year we were out playing some shows over there with you guys in America and stuff. So for me, I love the build up, and I love the whole, I guess, would you call it the pageantry? I love the whole thing about
the ceremony. Yeah. Pageantry. Have you gotten your family a great Christmas gift this year? What are you going to give the fam?
I've got them absolutely nothing as yet. I've got them nothing.
I can send you Macy's gift guide. I'm going to send Louis Capaldi the Macy's gift guide so he can really do some perusing.
Please do. This is exactly what I need. I need suggestions, because the thing is, I don't know if it's the same in your family where you ask people what they want and they say, "Oh, just get me anything, just get me anything." And then my mum's the worst for it. You'll give her something. We bought my mum a record player for her 40th birthday, and she was disgusted at the fact. She's like, "I've got an iPod. Why would I need a thing?" So it's like my mum's the worst for it. She's the worst for it. My mum's like, "Oh, get me anything, whatever," and then you get her something, and she visibly hates it. Like, it's like so annoying, and she'll tell you. So yeah, please send me the Macy's gift guide.
I'm going to get you the gift guide. Now listen, you can watch our iHeartRadio Jingle Ball presented by Capital One now on the CW app or CWTV.com to see Lewis and rewatch Lewis's performance on the special December 24th, the night before Christmas, 8 p.m. on the CW. Take care of yourself. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Stay safe.
Nice one. Thank you so much, Ryan. Happy holidays, everybody, and I'll see you soon.
Talk soon. Okay, Lewis. Bye-bye.
Happy holidays. Bye.
Love that.
Thanks, guys.
You can spend hours hanging out with Lewis Capaldi and talking. I want to have a beer with Lewis. Right?
I'll never forget that story.
That is amazing. No wonder he had never told that story. And I saw that Macy's has indoor grills. Indoor grills. You can grill indoors. And this is the year that we need to figure out how to grill indoors. So you can check that out. Also, they've got scents for men and women. Armani, YSL, tons of iconic brands. If anyone needs to get Christmas or Hanukkah gift ideas, Macy's.com/holiday gift guide. And here's where the magic happens. Help make somebody's Christmas special who truly deserves it by writing a letter to Santa at Macy's.com/believe or by delivering it safely in store. For every note to Mr. Claus, Macy's will donate $1 up to $1 million total to the Make-A-Wish Foundation as part of Macy's annual Believe campaign.